What's up, y'all? Lincoln Campbell here, coming to you live from my house with the beautiful picture of this Black Panther behind me. Um, I just wanted to thank everybody for the overwhelming response to my videos, and I appreciate the emails that you guys have sent me, just letting me know that how much you appreciate my tips. But today, guys, I just want to tell you guys a little story about something that happened to me today. It was actually a pretty funny story. I was talking to this guy on Facebook. It was actually kind of like a prospect. And what we ended up doing, we ended up getting into a little bit of a conversation. He told me that he liked the business I was in and he was interested in joining. Actually, he was actually in another business already, but I guess he wasn't being as successful as he liked to be. So he said that he wanted to join my business in about a couple of months, which was okay. I'm not really into begging anybody to get into my business. And then he proceeded to ask me for $6 to send him, right? And, me having the big heart that I have, I was actually going to send it to the guy, being that he was in a third world country. And, but then I really sat back and I thought about it. And, I really thought about this audio that I heard from one of my mentors. And it basically went like this. It basically said that if you give somebody money, it's kind of a way to like degrade them in a way, right? It's better to kind of like empower somebody and maybe give them a job so they could make the money and never have to beg anybody for money ever again. And to get to the point of that, it's just simply, it's just like, how do I explain it to you guys? It's kind of like, if you give a man like fish, he'll only eat for one day. And if you teach a man how to fish, he'll have fish forever, right? So for me to give this guy money, the likelihood of me getting it back, which I wouldn't really even care about because it's only $6, would be very slim because he probably just dodged me, or he said he'd pay me back. He probably just dodged me, and he probably would just never ever even get into my business or become a team member with me, just for the simple fact that he would be dodging me and he would feel embarrassed that he didn't have the money to pay me back. But if I was to give him the chance to work with me and build up himself and give him a job so he can build himself up, think about how much greater that would really be for somebody, And, that's just the message I wanted to give to you guys today. And actually what I ended up doing was I ended up just telling this guy a method on how he can come up with money when he is short of money. And it was another lesson that was taught to me by another one of my mentors. Is simply write down 50 places where you could possibly get this money. And when you compile that list of 50 places, one out of that 50 places where you could possibly get this money is basically like where you will get that money from. A lot of people think they don't have the resources. And the truth is sometimes they don't have the resources. But the fact of the matter is, guys, they can be more resourceful, right? So sometimes you might not have the resources, but we could be more resourceful and get the resources. All right? And that was also said by Tony Robbins, another powerful speaker. So guys, have a good night. Lincoln Campbell, love you. Signing off once again.